A mass particle, mass m and charge q, is placed between 2 point charges of charge q. Separation between the two charges is equal to 2L. The frequency of the oscillation of the mass particle, if it is displaced by a small distance along the line joining the charges, will be equal to. Now, first of all, if I consider two charges, that is equal to q, and there is third charge q placed between them, the separation between them is equal to 2L, okay, is placed between 2 points of charge q, okay, and the charge between the distance between them is equal to 2L. In order to maintain its equilibrium, this distance will be equal to L. So let us assume that it is displaced towards the left hand side. It is displaced towards the left hand side by a small distance x. Now the separation between these two charges is equal to L minus x, and between this and the charge on the right hand side is equal to L plus x. So now the force experience will be the repulsive force, and it will experience a force due to this charge F1 in the right hand side direction, and due to this charge is equal to F2 in the left hand side direction. Since the distance of F1 is smaller, since the distance from the left hand side charge is smaller, the force will be greater, and since the distance from the other charge is more, the force will be less. Okay, so the total force acting on the particle will be equal to F1 minus F2, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, q square divided by L minus x the whole square minus of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q square divided by L plus x the whole square, okay, L plus x the whole square, which is equal to the total force acting on this particle will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. I will use the approximations later. Q square into, when I cross multiply this part, it will be equal to L square minus x square, okay, the whole square, into L square minus x square the whole square, into, over here when I cross multiply this part, it will be equal to just L square plus x square plus 2xl minus of L square plus 2xl minus x square. Okay, so in this condition, L square and L square will get cancelled out, x square and x square will get cancelled out. So 2xl and 2xl, it will be equal to 4xl. So it will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q square into 4xl divided by L square minus x square the whole square. Now since L is very large as compared to x, because it is a small displacement, so x will be very small as compared to L, or L will be very large as compared to x. So L square minus x square will be approximated to L square. When I substitute this value, it will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q square into 4xl divided by L square. So L square the whole square will be equal to L raised to 4. So from this equation 4 and 4 will get cancelled out. L, this will be equal to L cube. So the force will be equal to 1 by pi epsilon naught into q square into x divided by L cube. From this entire equation, and this will be negative since it is displaced on the left hand side, the force, but the force is on the right hand side, so it will be negative. So I can compare it with the standard SHM equation. So for comparing it with the standard SHM equation, okay, so this part is equal to constant, so force is directly proportional to minus x, so it gives me an SHM. So now force is equal to m into a, it is equal to minus pi epsilon naught q square divided by L cube into x. So basically using the equation, a is equal to minus omega square x, omega square will come out to be 1 by pi epsilon naught q square divided by ml cube. Okay, this will be the omega square. Now what have they asked in this particular question? Okay, they have asked the frequency of the oscillation of the mass particle will be equal to. Now we have got the omega, so omega will be equal to root of this part, which will be q, and L can be outside the bracket. It will be equal to 1 divided by pi epsilon naught m into L. Okay, so we have to find out the frequency. So the frequency will be equal to 2 pi f, which is equal to q by L root of 1 by pi epsilon naught m into L. So the frequency will be equal to q divided by 2 pi L into root of 1 by pi epsilon naught m into L. When I check the answers, it will be equal to q divided by 2 pi epsilon naught, okay, they have taken L inside the root, so it will be equal to ml cube, okay. The only difference over here is, if you see, the only difference over here is the value of m and everything, okay, inside the root. Inside the root, since there is no number, the correct answer over here would be option number A, okay. Option number A, or the option over here is equal to A, will be the correct answer. There is no number inside the root.